And germs. We are live.
Live for
Hi.
episode 87 of Amber Chat. That's 13
amazing.
weeks away from episode 100. That'll be how many months? About 3 months. So that'll be in January, maybe. I don't know.
What will you do for episode 100, Amber?
I don't know. I don't know. I think of something fun to do. That's for sure.
An all nude episode.
And that's the end of the show.
Sure.
All nude, but you're going to just crouch down so nobody can see you. I like that plan.
The audience has to be nude.
Oh,
That's it. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I bet you Trampy is already. That's for sure.
Is she? Is she now?
Mm-hmm. All right. We've already had people checking in from Ohio, Illinois, Vermont, Canada. Very good. Very nice.
The Buck Bunch was logging in. Gary's here.
And there's Shilala, another Canadian. All right. Leah can't hear you. Well, Leah, I don't know what. Can everybody else hear? All right.
I can hear you. I can't hear Leah.
I can't either. But I bet you will be able to read her soon. Oh, Bridget had a stressful day. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It was a beautiful day here in Vermont. Nice, about 65 degrees, sunny, beautiful skies. It was real nice. Very, very nice. Yes. All right. How was it in your neck of the woods today, Dwayne Scott Cerny?
It was beautiful as well.
Yeah.
A 70. Yeah.
Really?
It's gorgeous. I was well dressed, and you never know how to go out. Then you got a coat and a hat and you're ready for a monsoon, and then it's a beautiful day. So, yeah.
I bet you in Ohio with the Buck Bunch, it was probably about the same too. It was probably about that.
We've got like remnants of Ian going through, so it's been cold and wet for a few days.
Yes. Big J says he too didn't have a good day. Well, that's because you got hacked. Big J got hacked today.
No.
Yes.
That's not good, Big J.
Oh, well. No. All right. Leah wants to know, anyone else unable to hear them? Okay, so now we just move our lips, okay? So, Leah...
Leah, do you have the sound turned up on your computer? Have you tried plugging it and unplugging it?
The old NASA trick.
So, Bridget, are you unable to share the show, or are you unable to share what your bad day was about?
Yeah. I think Leah may have some cod tongue in her ear. I think that might
what
be
it
it.
is.
Yes. Get the cod tongue out of your ear.
Well, we know it's not one of Poppy's darts because he never misses. So.
No. I hope Poppy's doing okay. Last week he was a little under the weather, and we were in the 70s. We'll be 73 tomorrow. Yep. There's Chrissy B. Hey guys. Hey Chrissy B. Chrissy B. I don't know if you've heard the news, but Penny Cluse is closing.
I saw that.
Yes.
It's sad.
Oh, it's a nice small restaurant in downtown Burlington where it was the second home of Ben and Jerry's, but it's in this old house, and they've been there for 25 years, and they have the best breakfast. They're only open for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, and the breakfast is frigging amazing. Every time I go to Burlington, like Penny Cluse is on the list of places that I want to go at least once.
It's just good food. It's just, their biscuits and gravy. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah, and I love the bucket of spuds, which is home fries with cheese melted over it, and they put salsa and sour cream on it. If you want, they'll put a fried egg on top of it.
It's just great. It's just very homey. And they've been there for 25 years. Gosh, time flies. And they were saying they serve 450 people a day, and the place isn't that big.
No.
Oh my gosh. But the owners are just, they're quitting the business. They're not selling the business. They own the building and they want to sell the building, but they're not selling the business. But someone needs to go in there and just do what they did.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all set up for a kitchen. Somebody could, as long as they don't rip it out, somebody could easily go in and just start another restaurant there. But
the staff,
you got to get those recipes.
Yeah, the staff was always so good and so nice, and you never went there when you didn't have to wait. That's unless you were there right at opening, you had to wait, but it was worth it. It was
something tells me penny Clues will be $10 Clues. New owners.
Well, Russell, you'll have to come up. They're closing before Christmas, so you'll have to come up and go one more time.
That's what I did with Boves before it closed.
Yes,
We went one more time.
One more time. Yep.
No, so yes. And Leah did comment that Poppy is doing great. So that's
good. Is he out throwing those darts tonight? Excuse me, I don't see people wearing their Amber.
Oh my goodness, what did I do with my pin? It's right here. I even set it out so that I would have it. See, this is what happens when you start day drinking.
I see. That's what I never do that.
You're lucky. Yeah. You're lucky I can run the show tonight. I had to leave a bachelor party to come do this. And speaking of which, they just sent me a picture. They're out on a booze cruise right now, and that's what it looks like.
Oh gosh, that's Dave. Hey, Dave. Oh, that's
Dave, right with the red umbrella there, and where is Roberto? Roberto must have taken the picture. And way over on the right is Mike Houston, who's been on the show.
Oh my gosh, there's two guests from Amber Live and a former writer of Amber Live.
Yeah. Well, Roberto is a guest, but he took the picture, so you don't see him. So that's the bachelor party that they started at 11 a.m. going to the Russian baths. Then they went out for lunch at Freeman's, which was an amazing. I was only going to go to one thing and have some drinks and appetizers with him, but Roberto's staying with me for a few days. He's like, "You got to come to lunch." So I went to lunch with him and had this chicken and waffles that were just to die for. And then we went to this Total Dive bar and they were playing pool. And then we left there and we went to a French place called Pardon My French, that does tapas and drinks, and they had ordered more food there. And then they were headed to that boat cruise, and I was like, I gotta go. And they're after the boat cruise, they're going to a steakhouse for dinner at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and then they're going out for drinks.
Ooh,
I'm like, you guys are going to be a mess tomorrow.
Those were the days, my friend. They never.
Those were the days, but none of them are that young either. So, actually, Amber, of interest, one of the people there who I've met once before, but he was there again tonight, was Mark Bell. Is he in that picture? Let me look. Yeah, he's next to Mike Houston. He's got holding his beer up and got the cap on the right. And Mark is the director of The Play That Goes Wrong. And he knows Dave because he directed Dave's play Waiting for Godot in London when it was in London. And so Dave went over to see it and he got to know Mark and they've become good friends. And he happens to be here working on a job right now. And so he's going to the wedding and blah, blah, blah. But
how fun. So
I told him about how much you guys all loved The Play That Goes Wrong.
I still laugh at that.
That's what I said. They weren't sure they wanted to go. I talked him into it. And I still hear stories about it. They loved it so much. He's like, that's what I like to hear.
And I'd go see it again.
Have you seen that, Dwayne?
Yeah. It's funny as heck. Yeah. So this is a bachelor party, and it doesn't end with strippers?
I don't think there are any strippers anywhere unless Roberto sets it up, because you never know with him. So that was my day and what I had for dinner. And I see several people I think Sheila was the first person to say, Amber, what did you have for supper? And Bridget said, what did you have for dinner and can you air fry it?
Well, tonight I was walking home and what do I have? What do I want? Do I need to stop and get something? So I stopped at this one little I don't know. It's a place where you eat. I wouldn't call it a restaurant, but it's a place to get food, and it's called Poke Bowl.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was Pack-a-Bowl, but it's Poke Bowl.
Is it? It's poke.
Poke, yes.
Which is the Hawaiian. I've seen that place. I haven't been in it in Burlington. It's a Hawaiian, but it's usually raw fish, isn't it?
No. First, you get a grain. You get a grain of rice or some kale noodles or something else that they have for grains. And then you can pick 2 proteins. And they had shrimp and they had some fish and then they had some chicken and something else, I think. And then you just keep adding to your bowl as you go down the line. It's like a Subway sandwich shop. You just pick what you want in your bowl. And it was good. A little pricey, but it was good.
Because I think the Hawaiian poke is, is where that restaurant comes from. But the original classic poke was rice with raw tuna on top, but they usually do it. There are a couple different sauces. They have like a spicy sauce and a not.
Spicy. Oh yeah, they have all kinds of ginger sauces.
Yep.
And yeah, you can pick your sauce. You can pick. Yeah, I'll give it another try. Like I said,
as long as they have non-fish proteins for you.
But no, it was tasty. It was very tasty.
So I don't see anybody. What did everybody in our Amber crew tonight have for dinner? I don't see anybody posting it. Come on, guys.
Alcohol.
And Dwayne?
I had a combination of both of your stories. How could that be? I went to a Subway. Subway.
Yeah.
And I had a tuna sub, which you just said. Tuna. So, yeah. And that's Subway.
Well, I was on the Subway.
I don't understand. Now they have this new menu. They run these ads all the time with this new menu.
Yeah.
It just doesn't match up to what it is in the store.
No,
it's just I don't know. They need pictures or scratch and sniff cards or something.
Did they not have the ingredients, or what do you mean?
They have the ingredients, but they have everything has a name to it, and it's and all the names are mostly are like Italian. It's a Subway. I don't get it.
Yeah, because it's like Olive Garden, real Italian.
Yeah. So maybe
if I have to stop at a fast food place, Subway is acceptable.
It's edible.
It's acceptable.
You're picking out the ingredients, so
Yeah.
How can you go right?
Yeah.
Now that they don't make their buns with cement or what were they? They're putting rubber or something in their buns.
Yeah. They were
really
like tires or something. But it's green.
I do. I take a little umbrage with that old like Eat Fresh logo that they used to have. Like, yeah, this isn't fresh. Like, like it's fresher than eating at McDonald's. But
talks about mixing stuff. Yeah. Taco lasagna.
Ooh, that actually sounds kind of good. Is that done, Gary? Was that done with noodles or with with tortilla shells or tortillas as the noodles?
Yeah, Gary, explain yourself.
And Sheila had meatloaf for supper, and Bridget, I think you can.
Sheila, we told you don't let your meatloaf.
I think you can air fry that. And anyone want to guess what Big J had? Without looking.
Bagel bites.
It's bagel bites.
Oh, I didn't look. Oh, Poppy and I had McDonald's. He had a Big Mac and I had a quarter pounder with cheese, and we shared a large fries. Do McDonald's in the U.S. have the monopoly pieces, or is that just Canada? I don't know. Are we playing? I don't watch commercial TV or network TV, so I don't see commercials. Are they doing it?
They're not playing that now.
They have done that many years in a row,
and they're already a monopoly. So,
what was your favorite Monopoly piece? Who did you like to be when playing Monopoly?
Yes, Russell.
Well, my older brother always wanted the car, so I usually got stuck with the top hat.
Yeah. I think I always got stuck with a sad iron.
With the iron.
I always call it a sad iron because it's sad.
It's a flat iron, like the Flatiron Building.
Yeah, top hat, great.
I like either the thimble or the top hat. Yeah.
Somebody online posted that they found a top hat just walking down the street. A Monopoly top hat just sitting there.
Did they make it go?
Well, I mean, it's a little disturbing, really, if you think about it. But yes.
So Bridget had a sloppy Joe.
Oh,
okay.
Gary says the lasagna was made with all the taco ingredients, but it had noodles. Oh, and he bought it at Walmart, and it's delicious.
Okay.
And Big J says he would go with the top hat too.
Yes, of course, because Big J got style. He's got class. He knows what to do. All right. Did we get a report from everybody about the dinner? Poppy is home. He won 3 games of darts. All right. I won some money tonight. And he won $20 on the spin. I don't know what the spin is, but every Wednesday I call my bookie and say, bet on Poppy's dart tonight. I put a couple loonies down there, and look, I won tonight. So, all right. Thank you, Poppy.
Amber can afford vodka yet again.
Yes, platinum. It's on sale in Vermont now.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Now platinum is my favorite vodka choice. And stopping at New Hampshire on the way to Provincetown, they had a handle of platinum vodka for $11.50 and a coupon where you can send in for a $10 rebate. So it was a handle of vodka for $1.
Well, look, if you can handle your vodka, you can buy the platinum.
And it's not bad vodka.
Yeah. Where is that made? I mean, in the
United States.
In the United States, you want to narrow it down to a basement?
No, I think Kentucky.
Kentucky.
But it's 7 times distilled, and it's fine.
And sometimes you can't catch it. Yeah.
Especially for $1.50.
That's funny.
And the funny part is, Dwayne, that's the second year in a row that same thing has been happening.
With a special like that?
Special, yeah.
And then they have the nips that are $1. You think the nips would be 2 cents.
Well, they don't have coupons for those.
It's hard to get cheap nips,
Yeah, well, I bought all the nips they had because I make Christmas ornaments out of them. It's
yes. It's a good thing you're not Jewish.
It's hard to make a Star of David out of.
Yes, we had to have a holiday joke today.
Actually, if you wanted to make, you could do a menorah out of those and just stick
That's kind of where I was going.
Yes.
Thank you, Russell.
But you need a lot more of them.
Yeah. Well, Amber's got them.
It smells like menorah to me. Let's see. According to Poppy, this is the spin. They sell tickets 3 for $1, then draw a number from a hat.
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like a raffle.
A tiny. Yes.
Very good. How many tickets do you think Poppy bought? Did he buy just $1's worth?
Well, that's a good question.
I bet you Poppy only bought $1's worth. He pulled it out of his little coin purse there and gave them a loonie.
Yeah, Amber.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought Dwayne abandoned us.
I had a cat that needed to leave.
Oh, so what is your pin, Dwayne?
Oh, that's hip talk.
Oh yeah. So the pin
on the other side.
it's save money, make it with your honey. Yeah. From the hoarding bee estate.
That's none of your beeswax.
I think Russell got to that. That's a chapter in one of my books.
Yes.
The hoarding beekeeper. How do you hoard bees?
That was an interesting story.
But yeah, was it?
And a sad story.
Well, life is sad.
Yeah, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Oh my goodness. So I had a wild day. What did everybody else do?
I ran errands. I went to get my prescriptions. Some idiot bought something from Canada. Sorry. Oh, I said that. Then I had to. It is so expensive to ship from the United States to Canada.
Yes, it is.
An envelope. 8x10 envelope was $22.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So all you folks in Canada, don't think we don't like you. It's the post office that doesn't like us.
So I had a friend, or still have a friend in Alberta, and he collects magnets on his fridge. And so occasionally when I would go places, I would buy like one of those thin sort of rubbery magnets from like the state of Maine or the state of, wherever, and I would send it to him. And so this was fine because I would stick it in an envelope inside like a letter, and they would just weigh it and, charge me like it was a slightly heavy letter, blah, blah, blah. And then one time I got to the post office and this woman is like, "What's inside here?" And I'm like, "It's just a cheap magnet for a friend of mine." And she goes, "Well, you have to declare that." And all of a sudden this like, $1 letter to mail became like an $8 letter to mail. And I was just like, oh my God, no, not doing that again.
And what they changed today was new, because before you would just check off gift. It's a gift, and then it's free because it's a gift. No, a gift is now $1. You have to claim of at least $1. Because I said, how about a quarter? But that didn't work. So again, then another reason they can charge more money.
So I'm not totally ignorant about geography, but how far is Chicago from the Canadian border?
Oh, I maybe should get on a bicycle and
ride over.
So there's a big lake in front of me.
Take an Uber over.
First, there's quite a few.
Okay, so it's not close. Okay,
not close.
I was trying to visualize if there was a way.
If there, kind of up and away. Well, one can go up. Kind of the Iowa way, and then you're still. It's
a bit of a drive. Still.
I'd rather come and stay at your house. Let's just be honest. It's easier.
Amber's got a guest room.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
A guest room. It's a guest room. Guess if you're going to get out or not.
That depends on how cute you are, usually.
Let's see. I haven't watched anything new this week. I'm just keep watching Reboot. Watch The Patient, Amazing Race. Yeah, nothing new. I haven't started anything new.
Gary sent me an alert this week that the new season of American Horror Story starts on the, I think it's the 16th of October.
Good. So that's something to watch.
What's it going to be? Is there a theme, or is there a?
And look, he just read. I watched the season 3 of American Horror Story. I don't know what the theme is.
Yeah, there'll be a theme. Here.
What, Dwayne?
I know there'll be a theme. Yeah, there's always.
Well, yeah, there's always a theme, but I haven't I haven't heard much about it.
I finished the Dahmer monster.
Oh, what did you think?
It's tough. It's just really tough.
Yeah, I haven't been able to bring myself to do it yet.
It was done well for what it is, and some of the actors were wonderful.
Yeah.
And actually, the writing was pretty good, but it's the topic.
I don't know if I could stomach it or not.
Not for the weak of heart for sure.
Yes. Did you go see Bros? Did you see Bros?
No, I went past the theater today that's playing it, so now I know where to go.
Yeah. I'm going to see it. They were saying, "Oh, why did it bomb at the box office?" That's because gays are lazy and they can afford to watch it on Netflix or wherever it's going to be, and they're going to watch it then.
Right.
It's not. It's homophobia. No, it's not.
No.
It's just,
what was the Liberace one with the candelabra?
Yeah.
Under the candelabra, or was it under?
Over the candelabra.
I mean, Michael Douglas. That was wonderful. I saw it multiple times, but they couldn't get a distributor for that.
Yeah.
They got a big star, so they said, oh, screw it, we'll just put it on Netflix, and it was one of the biggest ones of the year.
It's going to be fine. I didn't like Billy Eichner bitching this week about homophobia and all that stuff. Just no.
I agree.
So, American Horror Story's theme this season is subtitled NYC. And from what they can tell, it's focusing on the kink and leather scene in the Big Apple.
Oh, Russell, do you have a cameo?
No, but Zachary Quinto is coming back.
Well, because he knows nothing about that.
Exactly.
That's like typecasting.
Is he on Star Trek or something?
Yeah, and he was in Boys of the Band, the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on one of the Star Trek movies, and he's done a lot of acting.
So he's going to be the leather.
I don't know. They have a picture of Amir holding a whip.
There we go.
So, and Charlie Carver's also in it, who I recognize. And then there's a lot of returning alumni.
It's Kathy Bates.
I don't.
Matrix.
No, it says that Sarah Paulson and Kathy Bates don't look like they're returning.
So speaking about bros,
sorry, but Amber, for you, Patty LuPone is going to be in it.
Oh my!
So
speaking of bros, one of the actors in Bros is going to be on Amber Live in 2 weeks. Yes, Jay Rodriguez. Yes, you may recognize him from the first rendition of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. He's in Uncoupled right now with Neil Patrick Harris. He's in Bros. He's done a lot of things. He toured with Rent. He's been very active for the past 25 years. I'm looking forward to that.
That'll be a great one.
Yeah,
and he was in a show that I saw years ago called Xana Don't.
Oh, really?
Where he played the lead character of Xana.
Oh
no!
A high schooler with magical powers who was gay and turned his whole straight high school gay. But then during the musical, it turns out that the high school football star, or was it the football star, I think, fell in love with a girl.
Do you have any pictures of that?
I don't know, but I probably could find pictures. I dug out, I still have it, the program from it.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to talk about that when we talk about it. Maybe we can ask him his memories of Xana.
That's
it was a very cute show.
Good.
It ran off Broadway for a while.
All right. Leah says, Poppy and I have been watching reruns of Chucklevision on YouTube, a British live action comedy series starring the Chuckle brothers, Paul and Barry. Now, is Chuckle their last name? What do you think?
I don't know. Leah, what do you think? Have anyone ever heard of this? I don't know.
Barry Chuckle, Paul Chuckle.
Well, it's the Brits. It could be.
Yeah.
It's odd names.
I've never heard Chuckle as a last name.
Well, he's usually gagging on it.
Who has sirens?
I do.
Do you need to leave?
the Chuckle brothers are Barry David Elliott and Paul Harmon Elliott. The Chuckle was not their real last name.
Oh.
That's disappointing.
It really is.
Fuck them. I don't.
Amber.
Trying to cheese us.
Joanne's here. Hello, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
So, Amber, did you do a Family Feud for tonight, or
no? I didn't. I've
Okay.
been lazy, busy.
And my I had the answer to it too. It was hasty pudding.
Oh,
Number one answer. The question was, what's the best lubricant?
well, if you're in a hurry, it would be hasty pudding.
Don't make me chuckle.
Well, next week I've got a busy week. We have Sunday. I've got the show with Alexis Lynn, and on Wednesday now we got Amber Chat. Then Thursday night, I'm serving soup at a benefit to raise money for Feeding Vermont. It's I forget what it's called. But I'm going to be there serving soup. I know that.
And that does remind me, next Wednesday night, if I can log in, I'll be doing this from a hotel in Philadelphia. So
Philadelphia.
Yes. So
and then on Friday night, I have rehearsal for our show that we're doing on Saturday night, the Leaf Peeping Cider Sip and Review. It's our 47th quasi-annual Leaf Peeping Cider Sip and Review. Nice. And we had a rehearsal last night. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's at the Three Needs here in Burlington in their little side room. So I'm going to have Cousin Craig on piano, Cousin Bones on, he's going to play mandolin, banjo, guitar. Then we got Mike on stand-up bass, and it's going to be fun. Cousin Crystal's going to be singing some songs. Lucy Bell's going to do a live bitching in the kitchen.
I smell a fire.
That's all you smell.
Fireball. That's what
the fireball. That's only if Rusty Peen shows up.
She's got a recipe for Fireball. That's going to be your drink recipe.
Russell, do we have a card up for this Sunday's show?
We do.
Oh, look at I love what she's wearing.
Yeah. Oh, I know, it's amazing.
It's very cool. Oh, all the other things that are going to be on that show. Wow.
Oh yes. So what are you going to find in my attic this week?
Well, actually, we have a teaser.
Okay.
You ready to reveal the teaser?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fine. So we're going to talk about not Divine's movies, because that's what people love to talk about, but what she did between those movies, which was plays and her cabaret show, and her very successful recording career. So I thought it fit nicely into the theme. People
did you watch the documentary that was on Netflix or whatever?
Yes.
Oh, what a sad story too. Yeah. Just not coming out, but finally being someone that the rest of the country could admire, and
boom, died. I mean, she broke through. But she
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, and she literally had to eat shit to do it.
Well,
what were you going to say, Dwayne?
The fact that, because I was married with children, that's who she was going to be on, and the rumor had been at the time that she was going to play both the grandmother and the grandfather.
Oh,
she was going to play because again, she was a male actress.
Yes. Yes.
And when he could play different roles, which that is what he really loved. There was one he did have a film where he just played a man. I can't remember it. Yeah. But if you think about it, though, there's very few people who really do it all. In other words, you're on TV, you're in the movies, you have a recording career. He had, oh my gosh, it looked at everybody had Divine postcards.
Yeah.
But those are all, he made sure he had the best photographers. So he was in all these mediums, and I'm sure he would have had, books if he'd gotten around to it. I mean, then he's breaking into television. So it's just a really successful career. I agree, sad, but I think it's one that we just have to acknowledge how much he really accomplished and what he really, he was really the RuPaul of his time.
Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
And he had John Waters to thank for getting him going.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, I think they helped each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And John's generally Waters is generally like really complimentary to, he's like, where would I be without Divine? He always acknowledges that. I love David Lochary. I had such a crush on. Remember David Lochary? He had kind of hippie, and he had a mustache and a beard and very creepy looking. And he was in all the early Warhol films. He might have been in Eat Your Makeup. You got to go back. David Lochary. That's a very, very weird person to have a crush on. We'll just leave it at that.
Leah's getting ready for her Halloween trick-or-treat food drive. She's going to go out on the 22nd in her Halloween costume collecting food for the food bank. Well, good for you, Leah. I remember you did that last year, and you got a lot of food.
Get some pictures, not just of the food. We want to see you in your costume, Leah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cod tongue. You know, that's.
Does anyone donate cod tongue? That's what I want to know.
Did anyone say that fast 3 times?
Canned cod tongue. Canned cod tongue. Canned cod tongue.
Yes, sounds like you can't.
A tongue twister with cod tongue. That's work on that. I'll have to work on that. Yes.
Write that down.
Yes. Well, hold on. Got it.
Thanks.
Got it. Who do we have? Let's see. Anybody on here that we haven't talked to yet? Or about? Hey, who's lurking? Who's lurking? Who's watching and not talking? That's what I want to know.
Always someone.
Yes.
And we're going to start asking you to take off your clothes. That's what we were talking about before. The audience.
Oh, the audience. Yeah.
What part of clothing are you willing to take off right now? Reverse voyeurism.
Pretend that we can see you.
Yes, yeah. Those don't look real.
So I did a quick search.
Yeah.
And I am sorry to say that I was unable to find canned cod tongue, or I would have shipped you some immediately, Amber. But you can get salted cod tongue.
River
Alves. River Alves?
What country is that from?
I don't know. I didn't look.
That's not American. That's just not American.
Well, there probably aren't too many places in America where you can buy salted cod tongue, but there may be some. I usually say if it's out there, I can find it somewhere in New York City if I really want to look for it. But that might be one that would be hard to find.
You're just a salty cod tongue, aren't you?
Well, don't they have those services where 3 a.m. you can just call them up and say, "This is what I want. Bring it."
I want some salted cod tongue. Damn it!
In the next hour.
I know Dwayne Scott Cerny.
In a can.
Well, did they have Prince Albert in a can?
All right, Leah says this year she's going out as Julia from Sesame Street. Enough to feed 5 families last year. I want to beat that this time. 7. You got to get 7, Leah. Don't stop till you get 7, okay?
Which one was Julia? I don't remember. Is she new?
I don't know. Sesame Street came about after I had reached puberty. So.
Yeah, I watched it as a kid, but that cast is very old at this point. The ones that are still alive. Maria was the one who was on forever and ever and ever.
And Gary Buck, I've seen that Chicago has some great hamburger places that I would love to try.
Oh, Gary wants to visit you, Dwayne.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I think everyone always talks about Chicago pizza, but there's some really good burger places. Definitely.
Now, did we talk about the Bear, the sloppy Italian sandwiches from Chicago?
Not that I recall.
The Bear TV show.
Oh, the guy that he works at. Yeah.
Okay. Has sloppy Italian sandwiches, which I wasn't familiar with, but I guess they're catching on now in other places.
Okay, Subway had a version of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I went, no, I'm not eating that.
The sloppy
what is it?
It's just, it's just like if you could put more on it, and then there's a meatball and a marinara sauce and something that fell off the ceiling. It's I don't know. It's just all and it's always pepper.
It's an Italian beef sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
So we're
just looking it up. So it's not like an Italian sandwich. It's the Italian beef sandwich, and I think they put like gravy or something on it, right?
That's sloppy.
Yeah. And you I think Mike Houston had a version of that at his wedding. Which was outside of Chicago.
Again, shows you how popular it is. Oh, yeah. I found a picture of David Lockery. I just
oh, okay.
In your spare time, you can look at that.
Shilala's going to dress up as Winfred Sanderson from Hocus Pocus.
Nice. I just watched that new movie the other night. And she it's pretty good. Jack and I watched it. We enjoyed it. We think they missed a lot of good opportunities for humor that they should have gone with. Like they had one of the brothers from the Bluth family from what's that TV show? It just went out of my mind.
Nothing consequences. Not enthusiasm. What's the word?
Not Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a different one.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. Arrested Development. And so one of the things on Arrested Development was the father had a banana stand. I don't know if you watched it. If you
it
was a banana stand. So this guy, the brother who I think he had his hand cut off and he had a hook at one point, and he that one, he was in the new movie. And he kept talking about he was the mayor and he was setting up this really amazing woman to come in and make candy apples. And all he wanted was the candy apples. And we're like, how did they do this whole movie with him talking about candy apples where they didn't do a banana stand joke? Like, and even like make that reference. Like, there were just things like that would have made the movie so much more fun if they had done a whole bunch of inside jokes. And that, it's a sort of slapsticky, silly movie. It would have been perfect for it, but they didn't. So
she's says that that person debuted.
Oh, okay.
A Muppet, and she's like autistic, like Leah.
I have heard of her, Leah. I just didn't know her name, but I knew that they had an autistic puppet on there.
And Gary, now this is the kind of people we have here watching Amber chat and Amber Live with Gary Buck. She knows that Miss Richfield cannot pronounce Illyria. That's where they live. And so they're going to move to a place that's easier for Miss Richfield to pronounce. Lorraine. That is so nice of you, Gary.
We are going to have to bring that up and make sure Miss Richfield knows all about it on the next.
Because he'll put Gary from Illyria, and she'll go Lyre.
And then she'll say, "Oh, Amber always tells me how to say it."
Ooh, so you're moving, huh?
Wow, that's a big change.
Yes. Are you downsizing, or are you? What's the dirt? Why are you moving? Michael, get a new Reverend Mike. Get a new parish.
Where is Lorraine? Is it near Illyria?
Yeah, it's up in the northeast part of Ohio.
No, okay.
That's over here.
All right, and so Dwayne there is the gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Right.
He looks vaguely familiar.
Does he look familiar?
So, but he did Warhol stuff.
No. He was one of the John Waters players.
Oh, you said Warhol earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I figured it's sort of same era. I figured there was probably crossover, but yeah, I have seen him in Pink Flamingos and all the what is it? Dangerous People, Dangerous Living,
something like that.
Yeah.
And then he died fairly young. He had overdosed.
Oh no, that's too bad.
But there's a couple John Waters players still floating around.
Yeah.
Mink Stoll.
Mink Stoll, and I have seen Mink Stoll in person. I've seen her in a play.
She's working constantly.
I know, she's always busy. It's amazing.
Try to get her on the show.
She would be awesome on the show.
So
I saw her in the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, the one that was underground on what was that, 8th Avenue underneath the grocery store. It was sort of a whole pit and she was down there performing the show, all about I think it was a spoof on the Sally Jesse Raphael incident where somebody got shot or killed or something on her show.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yep.
That's disturbing. Tell me more.
Yeah, of course. So Big J, I sent you the link. Haven't seen it. Leah called in Arrested Development. She got it right. I missed that. Oh, and Big J is going as a light up jack-o'-lantern.
Ooh.
Yeah, Big J, do you have a new outfit?
No, because Big J, we know what you need to go as.
Oh, do we?
A groom.
Do we? Pizza?
Big J. Right there.
I'm sticking with the groom.
Well, that would be nice. But
I mean, pizza you can have any day.
Well, with Amber, you can have a wedding almost any day. She's primed and ready to get you married, Big J.
So our friend Matt Benedetto of Unnecessary Inventions, tomorrow he's going to be on the Sherry show, who took over for Wendy Williams. I didn't watch Wendy Williams, so I know. But he's on that show. And on Friday, he's going to be on the Today Show with Hoda.
Wow. Very nice.
Yes. He's a friend of ours who shares our place down in Provincetown when we go down for a week. And very nice guy. And so that's going to be cool to see him on national TV. He's been on the Kelly Clarkson show a couple times.
Wow.
Yeah. Josh is going to try for bowling. Oh, yes. Bowling. I haven't been bowling in a long time, but bowling, you do that and it kind of just throws your back out.
Yeah, and after I tore my shoulder, the problem, I think I would just get tired. My arm would get tired very quickly.
So when we host Winter Rendezvous down in Stowe in January, one of their parties is at a bowling alley. And Lucy Bell and I entertain the people, and we throw a ball every once in a while, and we have fun. Looking forward to that. This year, or next year in January, Jackie Beat's going to be there. Miss Richfield's going to be there. A Tina Turner impersonator is going to be there. It's going to be a fun weekend for Winter Rendezvous. If you like to ski, or if you just like to hang out with a bunch of fun guys in the cold of Vermont in January, it's a good weekend.
Are they doing their pool party again, or is that?
Oh, yes, there'll be a pool party. Yeah,
that got canceled last year, right?
Yeah. But Lucy Bell and I don't go to the pool party.
you just send Matt.
We're afraid someone's going to push us in, and our wig will float away, and yeah.
That would get us 1 million views on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok,
so
we had a great show last week. Very wonderful show with lots of information about what's going on with all these Proud Boys and things. And I put up a video of.
Oh, wait! What do we have here? Get that freak off of YouTube. Hi there, Kentucky State Police official.
I'm sure you are.
Abomination. Oh, well, hello there. What would you like to come on live and talk to us? Would you? Let us know. We'll bring you on. You can talk to us. That'd be fun.
Yes. I enjoy that. So TikTok
Yeah. Go for it, Russell.
Yes.
Now, it's a great setup.
Leah says, "Who are you talking about?" If you can't see it, Leah, we're getting notes from somebody. But it should be showing up on Facebook. Or sorry, not on Facebook, on YouTube.
Yeah, there
we go.
Freak off of YouTube.
Okay. Abomination. We got that.
Abomination.
Okay.
And it's spelled correctly.
Oh. Maybe Leah's confused and wants to know which of the three of us that he's talking about.
my vote's for Dwayne.
Thank you. I need one more and I win. One more.
Do you want me to vote for you, Dwayne?
No, play the clip. It's a great setup.
Well, I wasn't going to play the clip, but I was going to tell the story of what happened. So
hold on. Let's just tell Kentucky State police official. Up there under my name is our email address. If you would like to be on the show and have a conversation, I would love that. So send a message to that email address and we'll send you a link and we can talk.
Yeah.
All right. Rather than you just type there in your mom's basement.
Yes. Amber LeMay live at gmail.com.
Yes.
So we're still waiting for Big J to come in. I don't know what happened. I sent him the link. He said he was ready. Anyway, yeah, he was hacked. So I put that a clip up of Emoji Nightmare talking about the KKK.
Yeah.
And like it started to take off, and then we got a community guidelines violation on TikTok for hate speech.
Because we were talking about people hating us.
Exactly. So I appealed it. And within 24 hours, they released the video and it's back up. And since it's back up, it's gone from 300 views to last time I looked over 1,000 views on TikTok. It has like 3,700 views on Instagram, which is fantastic, which Dwayne, thank you for pointing out that the collaboration thing, because I collaborated on that one with Emoji, and I think that's part of what's been helping it get a lot of views. So
we should give credit to In a Huff podcast.
Yes,
that's how I found out about that, which is another wonderful show. You should
as soon as you posted that on that short, I sent the link to Emoji. And she loved the canceled stamp
stamped on her face.
Yeah.
So then I
okay, all right. We got another comment. Johnny Q, which I can only mean Q stands for queer. Tranny freak. Hey, tranny freak. Tranny freak.
Johnny, I think you need to learn your terms.
Yes.
You're looking at a drag queen.
Yes. Johnny, if you would like to come on and talk, just send an email to Amber LeMay live at Gmail, and we'll come on and talk and we'll have a conversation. Okay.
Yeah. So that after they took down that video for the community guideline violation, I appealed it and they put it back up. But then today I discovered we still can't post to TikTok. So they released the video again, but then they didn't give us permission to post again. So I've sent in a report. So we'll see how long it takes them to fix that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Johnny, no. I wouldn't do that. I'll save it for you.
Yes. Amber's not doing that. She may talk, but she ain't cutting.
But you know what? But this is the point. You think about it, we now have something in common right there. Don't chop it off. We don't want him to chop it off because we're all fans of that. So let's I don't want to say let's come together. That's not the point I was trying to make.
Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Oh, this is great. Oh, controversy.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Not to worry, Leah. Amber has a very thick skin.
And broad shoulder. I got broad shoulders.
yes, but it may be time for a message from our favorite reporter. So here he is.
Hey guys, today is Amber Chat. I'll be talking about Fright Fest, and we're gonna be talking about Nightmare Vermont. So I'll see you guys tonight, and see you on Amber Chat. Bye, guys.
Hey, Big J. Oh no! I just want to. Shilala asked if she can join tonight. Nope, we're only going to be on for like 5 more minutes, so not tonight. And Johnny Q chopping off genitals is wrong. Well, if you don't like it, don't chop yours off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, we all agree on this here.
Yes. So, Big J, tell us about Fright Fest. How did you have a lot of fun there?
Oh yes, I also have some pictures as well that I sent as well. And
yeah. Oh,
here's one of them. That's me with a graveyard keeper. He was a really awesome makeup.
Which one is you?
And this guy is, this is my funny caption because I'm like being choked by I would say a gang member from Fright Fest. So, and then the last one, there's me with the demon. He was a really talented skeleton look.
Hey, now, Big J, let's have that picture back. Which one is you?
Right there with my skeleton jacket. You can see it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see it. Yeah. Now, did your jacket glow in the dark? It looks like it's has special powers or something.
Well, I thought my jacket would glow in the dark, but it doesn't. But it was really cool to wear. But me and my fiance, Big Lady J, and my parents and I, we got to go through a haunted house since the pandemic, so we got to do that. And we went through Skull Manor, and that was super fun.
Well, good. Now, what was the other thing you want to talk about? The local Halloween fest.
Yeah, Nightmare Vermont's coming back.
Yes. Are you involved with that?
This year I'm gonna go through, but I decided not to act it out this year because I had a standing ovation last year.
Yeah, well, good. Well, I'm sure Lucy Bell likes to go to those things, so she'll probably drag me along with her.
Yeah.
How you hate that. Going out and having fun. Oh, come on. There's always drinks before and after.
During.
Standing in line.
Yeah,
I got another photo that I was supposed to show earlier, I think, from Shilala.
Oh, how cool.
She was having a Halloween night out, it looks like.
I think someone got lucky. I hope so. Lucky.
Hi, Joanne. Anyways, so Lady J was very brave, so I'm very proud of her for doing that.
Good.
And everything was all nice and lit up, but next time I'll do some videos that I was going to do it, but I was so busy with Fright Fest going on, and I was very excited to be back, and we did a lot of rides together, so we had a blast.
Good. So what else? What do you plan on doing this weekend, Big J? It's fall here in Vermont. Do you go on any corn mazes?
Corn mazes can be, confusing for me because of different areas. So I don't think I'll go through corn mazes this year.
Yeah. Do you carve a pumpkin?
Yes, I do. I love carving pumpkins.
And do you carve it to look like a bagel bite or a pizza slice?
Well, depending on what themes I can choose from. So each time I think of different themes.
Okay, Russell, on the Wednesday before Halloween, we should have all of our people carve a pumpkin and send us pictures of their pumpkins.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah. The Amber Crew pumpkins.
So that's what, like 3 weeks from tonight?
I was thinking, maybe being a guest for Halloween time so I can be all lit up and talk about my character.
Well, and what is your character?
I'm going to be a light up jack-o'-lantern that can, greet people and welcoming to Amber Live and of course, all that stuff too.
Yes. All right. Leah says, "Hey, Big J, I had so much fun at the Wiggles concert last Friday. Getting to see Dorothy the dinosaur in person was a dream come true."
Nice. That's good. I hope you enjoyed the concert, Leah. I hope Captain Dinosaur was there too.
So, Big J, what's your favorite Wiggles song?
Oh my. There's a lot of Wiggles songs that I really enjoy a lot, but I would have to say Rockabye Bear is my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, how about you, Dwayne Scott Cerny? What's your favorite Wiggles song?
I'm looking forward to the English translation of this show. I'm always uncomfortably wiggling. So the only thing I have to add to this. I'm fascinated but confused.
And Russell, your favorite Wiggles song?
It would have to be "Watch It Wiggle, See It Jiggle." Remember the old Jello theme? JELLO.
No.
That was a big advertising campaign for a long time for Jello in the 80s. Watch it wiggle, see it jiggle.
Yeah, we don't think so, Russell.
I was out having fun.
No, don't even go look for it because we don't think that's true.
But yeah, my favorite song from the Wiggles will have to be "Get Ready to Wiggle." That's a very good song.
I didn't know that was a song, but I've said that often.
It's such a really fun song.
And for good money.
But yes, invite the Jack-o'-lantern to be a guest on the show.
Ooh.
I've got a question. So what was the scariest thing that happened to you? I mean, where you really jumped and were scared and best
come to me.
Well, next, Amber.
For the haunted house, I was nervous. I was shaking a little bit, but once again, my parents helped me get through it. But there was only one part at Skull Meadow that was very confusing. It was all dark. It was like a mirror maze, so I had to find a way out of there. It was really difficult. So yep, as Amber is showing right now, it was very pitch dark. The lights were flashing, and it was very scary. But as I got out, I was very happy about that. And then some of the cast members recognized me as well. And of course, at the end of the haunt, there was this guy, between the wires there, and pops out. And guess what I saw? A pumpkin head. I saw a pumpkin head, and it got me really good.
And that's what I wanted to hear. When did you got good?
Well, right at the end of the haunted house. So
did you scream?
I went, "Oh Jesus!"
Oh Jesus!
Big J.
Is that how loud you said it, or is that?
Oh Jesus! I was jumped, but luckily after I got out, I was very excited that I was done, and my mother really enjoyed it because she was laughing a lot because of the the scare actors were brilliant, to the lighting,
and because you were scared.
Great time.
Good scare. So
all right, guys. Well,
hang on one second. I need to be vindicated here.
Really?
Yes, I do. You're all gonna make fun of me. It's uploading. It'll be here any moment. Here we go.
What a welcome to the neighborhood.
Wait till you taste my Margie's dessert.
Dessert? I didn't make dessert. Instead, I made some fun.
Watch it glimmer, see it shimmer, cool and fruity. Jello brand gelatin of all desserts. You'll love the one that tastes so light and makes such fun. Make Jello gelatin and make some fun.
You've already made the neighborhood fun.
Something.
There had to be vodka in that Jello. That's all I gotta say.
Because people that happy.
Yeah, to be that happy. Yeah. And watch it shimmer.
Yeah.
Shimmer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hooves. It's made out of hooves.
or the scare actors that were in the scare zones was always the best part of Fright Fest, and I always loved listening to the Awakening.
So Captain Feathersword was there. Oh, good.
Wait,
Oh my! Wake up, Latchy.
Lucky, like Wake Up Lucky. It's they have new Wiggles now since the original has been not performing in many years now.
Oh,
Because they're all like 75.
Yeah.
They can barely wiggle.
the wrinkles. The wrinkles.
Okie folks.
Well, all right. We've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. That's one of our longest Amber chats. This Sunday night, make sure you stop by to see Alex, Lynn, and as I called them, my resident Three Stooges, Dwayne Scott Cerny, Rusty Peen, and Rocco Zamboni.
Oh, I like the Stooges.
Yes.
There's too many of them, but other than that.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good week. See you Sunday live.
Bye, everyone.